Samsung has finally unveiled One UI 7 Beta 1, and this is not just another routine update. It's a major shift in how you'll experience your Galaxy device. With a sleek redesign, new AI-driven features, and now bar that feels like Samsung's answer to Apple's dynamic island, One UI 7 is shaping up to be the most refined Android skin yet. But before you get too excited, there are some key issues you need to know about. Some of these changes are game changers, while others might leave you wondering if Samsung is moving in the right direction. So should you install this update now, or is it better to wait for the stable version? Stick around till the end because what we've uncovered might surprise you. Let's start with the new design elements. Samsung has clearly drawn inspiration from iOS with a more polished and minimalistic look. The redesigned status bar now includes a pill-shaped battery indicator and cleaner notification icons, which integrate more naturally with the overall UI. However, not everything is perfect. Some of the new animations feel a little forced. Take the unlock animation, for example. Unlike the seamless transitions on Pixel and iPhone, One UI 7's unlocking effect is abrupt, making it feel like a step back rather than an improvement. One of the biggest highlights of One UI 7 is the introduction of the Now bar. This feature is Samsung's take on an interactive status bar, allowing users to quickly manage notifications, control media, and interact with background running apps without diving into the settings. While it's a promising addition, early users have noted that animations within the Now bar are not as smooth as expected. Notifications simply pop in and out rather than fading seamlessly, which makes the experience feel unpolished. This is something Samsung will likely refine in future updates, but for now, it's one of the areas that needs improvement. Battery life and performance have always been a major focus, and One UI 7 is no exception. Samsung has optimized power efficiency, and early reports suggest that battery life has seen a noticeable improvement even on older devices. However, some users have reported that the charging animation still feels outdated compared to the sleek new UI changes. A more modern, fluid animation, perhaps similar to Apple's battery indicator, could have made the entire experience feel more refined. Now let's talk about AI integration. Samsung is making a big push with Galaxy AI, embedding it deeply into One UI 7. Features like AI-powered text summarization, real-time language translation, and a smarter voice assistant aim to make daily tasks easier. But how well does it actually work? Early testers have found that while the AI features are promising, they are quite as seamless as you'd expect. For instance, the real-time language translation in Samsung Messages sometimes lags behind, making it less useful for fast conversations. However, this is just the first beta, so refinements are expected in the coming updates. Another area that needs polishing is app transitions. Some animations, like opening and closing folders, still feel unnatural. When exiting an app inside a folder, the transition takes you straight to the home screen instead of smoothly closing back into the folder. These small details might not seem like a big deal, but they contribute to the overall user experience, and Samsung needs to address them before the stable release. One UI 7 is also bringing an overhaul to Samsung's lock screen and notification system. The lock screen music player now features a new layout, but there are some quirks. Text often gets cut off, and long song titles don't scroll properly, making it hard to read track names at a glance. Meanwhile, the updated Quick Settings panel introduces a horizontal volume and brightness slider, which feels more intuitive compared to the vertical layout in previous versions. So, when will you get One UI 7 on your device? Samsung has already launched the beta program for select devices, including the Galaxy S24 series, and plans to expand the rollout in the coming weeks. If you own an older flagship like the Galaxy S23 or S22, you can expect the update around mid-February 2025. The stable version should be available to most users by the end of Q1 2025. However, if you're on a mid-range device like the Galaxy A series, the wait could extend until late March or even April. Now let's talk about whether it's worth installing the beta. While One UI 7 introduces some exciting changes, it's still a beta version, which means bugs and glitches are inevitable. If you rely on your phone for daily tasks, you might want to hold off until Samsung releases a more stable update. That being said, if you're someone who loves trying out new features early, the beta could be a fun way to explore what's coming next. Looking at the bigger picture, One UI 7 marks an important evolution for Samsung's software. The company is clearly focusing on refining the user experience while integrating AI-driven enhancements. However, there's still work to be done. Some animations need polishing, notification management could be smoother, and the Now bar, while promising, feels like it needs a few more refinements before it can be considered a true game changer. So, what do you think? Are you excited about One UI 7, or do you think Samsung still has a long way to go? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's discuss. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this breakdown helpful, and subscribe for more in-depth tech reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.